Hey guys, welcome back. In this particular video, we'll be learning information architecture. So information architecture focus on the question, where can I find information fast and easy? So when designing your UiUx design, you need to also think about how will you structure your information in a way that it will be easily accessible by the users that will be using your digital product. Information architecture connects three important elements, which is the user, the content and the context. The user, the person which is looking for the information, the content, that is the information itself, and the context, the place where the information lives. So for the user who is consuming the content, what goals does the user have? What expectation do the user have? So whenever a user is coming to your platform, there's a particular expectation they have. They always want to come to your platform to make sure that their issue that they are having is being solved. Every user have a particular goal in which they come to any platform is because they have a need and they are looking for a particular resource or a particular app or a digital product that can solve their problem. So you need to make sure that you structure your information in a way that when the user come to your platform, they can find the information they are looking for fast and easy. So how this works in real life is that whenever you are building a platform, for example, you're building a website, the website will always contain blogs, because majority of the time for people to find your business online, they usually go to Google and search about a particular topic. So if, for example, your website contains a blog that has already solved this particular issue, the user will finish reading the content and they will love to know the company that is behind creating this content, making them to be aware of the company presence and always want to patronize the company at the long run. So they are basically a way you structure your content. So anytime you're structuring your content, you need to make sure that the kind of font you use, the kind of font weight you use is also important, plays an important role on how a user digests information. So you also need to pay attention to what kind of information is available, how relevant is the information to the user, because it's not just to have information, but it's also to have an information that can solve the user need. So if you are creating a blog on a website, make sure that different needs that the user is going to face, either maybe when using the particular product or how the product can help the user in general to solve their problem, you need to tell all those kind of things on your blog, because when trying to set up your SEO optimization, you can use that as a selling point to make people to know aware of your business. So this is one of the reasons why companies always have blogs on their website, because their blog contain keyword that can bring people to their platform whenever the person does a Google search. So another main important thing is that if you are building an e-commerce platform, you need to make sure that you design your information. Information can be text, can be video, can be pictures, in a way that the user can find the information at the point where they have a particular problem. So a user does not want to come to your platform and start moving around trying to find information. So these are reasons why on an e-commerce site you have something called a breadcrumb that helps you know where you are coming from and also shows you where you are going to. So we have context. Why is the user engaging with your content? So there's a reason why the user is engaging with your content. So information architecture design in 10 steps. So for you to create a good information architecture, the first thing is you need to understand your user goal. You need to understand who will be using the product, what are they going to do with the product, what do they want to achieve with the product. By understanding your user, you use it to create your user persona. So if you don't know how to create a user persona, I'm going to keep a link in the description box where you can see our previous video on where I talked about how to create a simple user persona. So for the user persona, you also need to understand the user's mental model. Mental model has to do with how the user perceives products and what they expect to see. there are some things a user expects to see when they come to a particular website. A user already have a mental model that, oh, on a website the navigation is at the top, the hero section. So don't try to reinvent the wheel. Keep things in a way that user are already used to. User are already used to the way digital product looks. So don't reinvent the wheel. Keep things simple. Keep things in a way that users can recognize what is happening on your website without asking lots of questions. So another thing, you also need to define the business objective. So any business that is hiring you as a UiUx person, at the long run they want to make money. So you need to make sure that, because the company at the long run wants to make money, the way you structure your information on the website should be in a way that will make their customer to purchase from them. So you don't want to design platform, you don't want to structure your information architecture in a way that it will remove money from the company. So that's why the way you structure your information is very important, because it can mislead the user, or it can actually help the user to make better decision. So you also need to, for you to create a good information architecture, you need to conduct competitive analysis, where you analyze other existing products of your competitors. Competitors are basically people that are in the same line of business as you. You need to know their strengths, their weakness, the opportunity that you can use to create your own digital product that will make you stand better than your competitors. So you need to do competitive analysis, because another reason why you should do competitive analysis, because you tend to learn how they structure their platform that's actually helping the users to buy from them, their own users to buy from them. So through that you can get some ideas on how to do yours. So another thing is to categorize and prioritize your content. You have to analyze and do something called cart sorting. So let's say, for example, you want to create an e-commerce site where they sell computers, phones and accessories. So when you list out all the things you'll be selling, which is iPhone 14, Magic Mouse, Google Pixels and MacBook Pro, so you need to make sure that you arrange these elements under categories that the user can actually find them. So when a user comes to an e-commerce site, they already know that if they are going to computer, they are going to see different things like MacBook, desktop. When they are coming to phone, they know they will see different type of phone. So you need to make sure that you arrange them in a way that the user mental model can actually know where to find them without anybody helping them. So you can see here, computers are under MacBook Pro 14, phones, what to have on that phone is iPhone 14, Google Pixels, and accessory will have the Magic Mouse. So also creating site maps is also very important. So when creating site maps, we have the parent page and the child page. So the parent page is the first page, while the child page are like pages inside another pages. So you can see here we have the home. When the user comes to the home page, we have some parent page, which is the product, the services and the about. Under the product, we have lists of different product categories. Services, we have different services. About us, we have teams and contact us. So coming up with a site maps like this helps you to know how to structure your information in a way that the user can find what they are looking for. So another major thing you need to notice, using the right model label for the right information. In an e-commerce site, for example, let's go back to this example. When a user is coming to computers, you don't need to rename computers let me say furniture or something, because a user is coming to computers with the label computers. They already know that they are coming here to see different computers like desktop, laptops, different laptop variations. So you don't need to use labels that will confuse the user. For example, when you want to name a contact page, you cannot give it a name, general information. Give it contact page, so that the user is already familiar with the word contact. They already know what contact us page is all about, because of they are previously been using other websites online. So men looking at the word contact, they already know they are going there to get more information about the business. So design a navigation system. So you also need to come up with a user flow, so that the user can know how to move from point A to point B. So we have come to the end of this particular video. So see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and notification bell to get notified whenever I upload new video. Thank you so much guys for watching.